Hello everyone, and welcome back. Here we are again for number 35 on my list. So many beautiful and amazing people in my life. And the best part is, I'm fairly positive that I'm probably forgetting a few along the way. But I'm telling everybody that I can remember. I want my loved ones to know why they are so precious to me before I'm attending their funerals, before I'm telling these stories in front of a group of people instead of to you. This project almost kind of feels like I'm doing living obituaries, tributes to the beauty of who these people are, why I'm so honored to have them in my life. So keep on sharing, guys. Yes, please, share it. Share it with anyone who will listen. You have my permission, share it. Help me save lives today. Okay, so this one is another very, very painful one. This one took place after me having cheated on my girlfriend. And she ended up breaking up with me, which was a huge ouch, considering she had just spent the past few months having an affair with my best friend. But she began seeing some other new person almost immediately. A boy that was so much like me, but so much better at all of it. And I couldn't fucking stand him. He was a better artist, a better lyricist. He could actually play guitar, could actually do tattoos. He just, same haircut. Oh, he drove me fucking crazy. And by then, I had switched jobs and was now working at a different gas station closer to home. That was also around the same time that I got my dog that I had for so long, who will also have a video of his own later, because pets can and absolutely do save our lives too. And this was also during the time that I began my days of being a stripper, because I desperately needed the money. But that video's the next one. This one is about the neighbor that we met in our new apartment building, who was one of the most interesting people I've ever known. And such a gifted poet. God. I miss reading it. I loved reading it. It always made me feel so understood for my love of the dark and painful things. But we all became pretty good friends pretty quickly. Well, decently good friends anyways. But there was one night that me and the now ex-girlfriend had been fighting really bad. And even though she had moved out, she had only moved into another open apartment, like just across the way. So we still fought like crazy all the time over our prospective jealousies. Because even though she was already seeing a new somebody, she still tried to make my life hell if anyone was paying attention to me. She was very possessive, and I loved that about her, but it didn't fit for her leaving me. And one night it got bad enough that I didn't trust myself to be home alone. All the knives and broken glass at my disposal and nobody else around. It would be so easy. And I was certain it would feel fantastic to just let go of all of it. But once more, for just a half a breath of a moment, I reached through that weightless water and I tried at a lifeline that I wasn't sure was even going to be a lifeline. And I found myself standing at this neighbor's door. I knocked on the off chance that they might be home and might want to hang out. They were home. And turns out they had a few bottles of wine and some tarot cards. I've never had my cards read before. I remember that the encounter certainly rose the hairs on my arms and I felt it, but I don't recall what my question was or what the cards actually revealed. I just remember that it was the perfect getaway in that moment. And let me hang out with them almost all night, and by morning I finally went home and was able to just pass out and sleep. In the months following, me and this person just got closer and closer. I always felt safe to talk about anything or just hang out. And that I could cry when I needed, and that was okay too. And for the first time in my life, I kind of got to experience what it feels like to be a little sister to someone. And this person has always loved me as such. So, Jake, my man, episode 35 is for you, brother. I doubt you ever knew it, but you saved my life that night. Because you answered the door and let me in. You have grown into such a beautiful and talented man, and I am honored to have you in my life. Everything about who you are is important in this world, and you are amazing. I love you, man. Thanks for waking up every day with all of us. Just by being yourself and caring about someone else, you saved a life. My life. And that matters. It will always matter. 35. Jake.